Hi everyone, I'm Tarun. Welcome to Life Abroad channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about student life in the US. Let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to Life Abroad channel. So today I have a very special friend, Teja. Hi Teja.
Hi Tarun, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So he happened to be in New York at this time, and I thought why not have the opportunity to interview him, to ask him certain questions on student life. He moved to US as a student, so I hope this video is going to be helpful to everyone. So let's get started.
Sure.
So Teja, tell us something about yourself. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
You are from Hyderabad,
Yes.
India.
Yes. I came to the United States in 2014. I've been here like almost 5 years.
You came here for studies.
Yeah, I came here for do my masters.
So which university did you study from?
So I got admission in Chicago, Purdue University. It is a good university if anyone wanted to join.
So a lot of opportunities for
Opportunities for
international
international.
students.
Yes.
In Purdue University in Chicago.
Yeah.
So what made you decide that you wanted to come to the United States and study here, having completed your bachelor's in India?
So it was always my dream to come to the US. So attracted to the lifestyle, and I wanted to come here to do my masters.
So this was a dream come true for you. You always wanted to be here.
Yeah, I'm living my dream right now.
Like when you came to the United States for the first time on your F1 student visa,
Yeah.
how was your experience at the airport?
I never been to airport before, and
Okay.
it was all new for me.
Okay.
So coming to airport and taking the ticket, finding the flight and
Right.
boarding, everything was new for me. I didn't know anything about then. So that was a big shock for me.
But it was a good experience for you.
Yeah, it was good
So you-
experience. I made it US.
So you traveled for the first time.
Yeah, I never been in
Alone?
a plane, and yeah, I never went to airport before that.
Oh, I see. So how did you manage? Did you have any friends here? How did you manage from the airport? How did you know where to stay?
So I would suggest you guys, if you got an admission in a university, better contact with your seniors.
Okay.
Or if you don't have any friends,
Okay.
better contact with the seniors in the university.
Okay.
They are very helpful.
Okay.
That's how I got help from.
Okay.
They received me very well, like picking up from the airport and giving the accommodation.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would have been very tough for me.
How can people who are coming for the first time who don't have friends here or family here, how can they contact the seniors?
So once you decide, I know like you will apply for like 3 to 4 universities
Okay.
when you apply. So once you decided which university you wanted to go, there is always international students page in the Facebook.
Oh, I
so
see.
you can easily get onto that, access to that page, and
Okay.
you can post your questions over there.
Very good. Okay. Now coming on to the course in the college, which course did you take?
So I took computer information technology.
Okay, Masters
So-
in Computer Information
Information technology, yes.
Okay.
When you joining the college, you have to think about whether they are giving the scholarship. That is the major thing.
Okay.
Because I didn't get a scholarship. There are most of students who gets good scholarships on the universities when they are going to join.
Okay.
So I would say that better to get a scholarship from the university itself.
So once you have decided on the course, how do you secure an admission into the college? Do you have to give SAT, GMAT, IELTS, TOEFL? So what are the steps I have to take?
So for for that you have to write GRE,
Okay.
and also there are IELTS, or you can write TOEFL as well.
Okay.
So most of the universities consider both of them.
Okay.
Previously, they used to consider only TOEFL but not IELTS,
Okay.
IELTS.
Okay.
It's based on the university that you are taking.
Okay.
But nowadays, IELTS and TOEFL both are accepted by all the universities in the US.
Okay.
So there is a cutoff rank to get into the university.
Okay.
Coming to GRE, they need particular score to get admission, and coming to IELTS or TOEFL, they need some cutoff marks based on the university you are applying.
So you did both GRE and IELTS.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So and then you applied online to these universities. Did you apply to more or just one? How many did you apply?
So I did apply only 2 because I knew that I wanted to go into only one university. So that I applied through a website.
Okay.
So it's always better you can find information on the university website.
Okay.
Or else you can even contact them about the procedure. They are very
Okay.
friendly to.
You can call them.
You can call them as well, and they are very friendly to answer all your questions.
But do you recommend students who want to move, should they go for a consultant, or they can do this process is very easy, they can do it themselves?
Yeah, after seeing that, in my experience, I would suggest that you can easily do.
Easily do it. Go to the university website, apply with all your documents. Do you also need a letter of recommendation?
Yeah, the only documents that you need is letter of recommendation, which you can get from your HOD.
So, what is the fee to give this GRE exam?
It's around like 10,000, 12,000 rupees, I guess.
Somewhere around 10
Yeah.
to 12,000. And IELTS is pretty much the same.
Same thing, yes.
Okay.
With IELTS, I think you can send your score for 4 universities.
4 universities.
For free.
Okay.
So I think that's a good way. Beforehand, if you know about the universities, that's better. You can take the decisions.
Okay. So, do some research on which college you want to join, and then appear for IELTS. You can give your college's name, university name and address when you appear for IELTS. So moving on to the next question. So were you allowed to work? How many hours were you allowed to work?
So only you are allowed to work if you're working in the university,
In the university.
but you are not allowed to work anywhere outside of university.
Okay. And are there enough jobs for all the international students?
Basically, there are. You have to contact the recruit. There is a separate cell
Okay.
for the jobs
Okay.
that are available in the university. You better check with them whenever there is opening. They'll inform you. And also, I would suggest you to check with your professors as well.
Okay.
They can give you some grading jobs or something like that.
Okay.
Whatever they can do.
I think we missed an important question. What is the fee structure like? Like you came for computer information technology course. Was it a 2-year course?
Yeah, it was. Basically, it depends on the university credits.
Okay.
I have like 36 credit hours
36 credit
to
hours.
to get my degree.
Okay.
So I think each credit hour is about 800, I guess. But
800.
to complete my whole masters, I did pay $20,000.
20,000
Yeah, for 36 credit hours.
for everything.
Yeah.
To the college you paid $20,000.
Yeah, for all my semesters.
Okay.
Yes.
And then on top of that you pay for accommodation.
I mean, I took a loan from India.
Okay.
So in India, in that loan, they will give you for some amount for the accommodation.
Okay.
So I did get a job in university as well. I used to
Okay.
work for 20 hours in the university.
Okay.
So I used to manage all these.
All the additional expenses you were able to manage
Yeah.
other than the fee for your course.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the loan process like in India? How much loan can you easily get? Are there any approved universities that if you apply to and you get admitted only then you will get the loan, or do Indian banks give loan for all the universities in the US?
So in the banks, they don't care about the universities that you get into.
Okay.
They only care about the property that you have and how you can pay off them.
All right. So you have to give some kind of collateral to
Collateral,
them.
yes.
Okay. Only then they are going to issue you a loan.
Yes. Yeah, and also it's better to check with all the banks
Okay.
because the interest rate varies different. It's bank to bank. So
Okay. What additional expenses can the loan cover? Can they cover housing?
yeah,
How much
I
loan
mean,
can you secure?
basically it's once you get approved of loan, it's very feasible for you to stay in the US.
Okay.
They'll give you, it will cover your semester fee,
Okay.
and even they'll pay you for. They will. I mean, the way they give you money is in the installment process.
Okay.
So they'll give you for a semester, and even they'll pay you for your flight tickets to the US.
Okay.
And they even give you money for the laptop
For
if
the
you
day.
wanted to buy.
Okay.
They'll give you some certain amount for accommodation.
Okay.
So it includes everything like your day-to-day or monthly rent
Whatever
or
you
whatever.
request them
Yes,
for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So mostly it includes like for month expenses.
You were working, being an international student, working 20 hours and then going to the school too. Was it tough managing all of this, or is it manageable?
I wouldn't say it's tough. It's
Okay.
manageable because it's only 20 hours,
Okay.
and you don't have the classes all day.
I see.
You just have classes in the evening or in the morning.
Okay.
It
Classes
depends
are
on
flexible.
the
Okay.
I mean it depends on the university.
Okay.
Each semester is different. So I used to have like evening 6 to 9, like 2 classes, something
Okay.
like that. So I used to have like 3 days a week
Okay.
classes.
Got
So I didn't have any classes in other 3 days.
Okay. How did you used to commute from your place of stay to the college?
So we used to live like 4 people in a
Okay.
house. So my seniors bought a car, and
Okay.
we used to have same classes.
Okay.
So we used to carpool
All right.
to the university.
Okay. And how much was the rent?
I used to spend like $300 for each person.
Okay. 300
So
per person.
it used to cover all my rent and food and everything.
Everything included, you used to spend around
Yeah.
300.
From the location where I stayed, it was like that.
And then you were able to cover all these expenses by working.
Yeah.
Did you have any tiffin service where you were staying, or were you cooking yourself?
I mean, I wish there was a tiffin service.
Okay.
I think someone should come up with that.
Right.
I mean, it was very tough for us to cook, and
Okay.
because when we were at home, we never know how to cook.
Right. You never know.
Yeah, when we came here, we had to cook ourselves because everything was cultural shock here.
Right.
So to adapting to the restaurants here, it was very tough eating at the restaurants when we first came.
Okay.
So we used to eat pickles and stuff, something like that in the
Okay.
house. But then we kind of got adapted to the culture.
So you started making the food yourself.
Yeah, and learning.
Is it
cooking.
easy to get Indian groceries, spices?
Yeah, I mean you could get everything that you can get in India.
Everything you can
Yeah.
get it here easily.
So you don't have any problem getting those
Alright.
stuff in here.
Regarding the immigration process,
So when you got admission, it won't end there. You have to get visa stamp on that university, and
Correct.
even you will get rejected over there. Even though if you get a university admission, there is
there's
a
no
chance-
guarantee that
yeah,
you are going to get a
into
visa.
US.
Okay.
So you have to well prepared, and you have to know about whatever the courses you are going to take in the university. You have to know all of them and which courses you are going to join, and why are you taking them.
Okay.
So what made you to choose those courses? So you have to have a good knowledge of those, and
Right.
you have to have a knowledge of the university as well, like how much fee you are paying and how you planning to pay for that fee.
These
You
are the
just-
questions they are going to ask for
Yeah,
stamping.
For stamping, when you
Okay.
go for a student visa stamping.
Okay.
So it will be not more than like 10 minutes, but they will decide whether you have a good knowledge about the university that you are applying.
Right. So type of courses the college offers, what is the fee structure, how much fees you have paid, do they ask about how you are going to support yourself?
Yeah, so first thing they will ask you about the university.
Okay.
So how you came to know about the university,
Okay.
what made you to choose
Okay.
this university. So once they get past through that, they will ask you, do you know anyone over there? Otherwise, like they will even ask you how you gonna support your tuition fees and stuff.
I see.
So for me, it was I told them that I took a loan.
Okay. Okay. So the same questions are going to be asked at the immigration.
Yeah, no.
Point
At the immigration, they'll just ask you like, where are you going and do you know where you gonna
Where
stay?
you're going to stay. Okay.
That's mostly and they might ask you like, what are you bringing? Those kind of general.
I see. So stamping is something more concrete that you need to prepare for.
Yes.
But the immigration officer will just ask you general questions on how you are going to go to your destination and
Yeah, they
what
just
you are
want-
bringing into the US.
Yeah, they just wanted to that where you're going and where you're staying. You're
Alright.
just not going there and you don't have a place to stay. Stamping, that's the main thing you have to do.
Okay, good to know. So if we compare studies in India, you did your bachelor's in India and master's in the US. Is it tough to study in India than in US? I mean, how do you compare that?
I
Is it
wouldn't
easier to
say
do
it's
it here?
tough or easy.
Okay.
I would say it's very interesting to study here
Okay.
because of the knowledge we are able to get. Because we never wrote any thesis or any
Okay.
papers back in India.
Mm-hmm.
So and in my undergraduate, I wasn't very into the studies.
Alright.
Because I wasn't nothing was interesting over there.
So there they
Even-
focus more on practical knowledge, I
Yeah.
would say. Okay.
So-
Concept based.
Yes,
Okay.
I got a broader aspect of the things, so that was good.
So this is good to know. The studies here are focused more on the concept.
Yes.
So we are moving to the end of this discussion. So Teja, do you regret about any of your decision moving here, choosing the course, working, joining a firm in Florida? Just so you know, after completing his graduation, he is working as a software engineer in Florida.
Yes. But the only thing I regret is not seeing my family. It's not easy when you wanted to go
Okay.
to see your family.
But you did have your parents come in for the graduation ceremony. I remember you
Yeah.
telling me that, right?
Yeah, that was good part. Yeah.
Okay. But you haven't been to India after that?
No, I might go this September.
Okay.
I have plans to go this September. So
Because it
hopefully
is a
I'll go.
hassle to get your stamping done again and
Yes.
getting leaves from work.
Yeah.
I think that's the common thing for everybody.
Yeah. So it's not a thing to regret, but I would say
Yeah.
I don't have any regrets coming to the US.
Yes. So there's just more of a process thing that you have to spend time in, invest time in that.
Yeah.
Last question, Teja. Would you like to give any message to all the students who are watching this, all the prospective students or people who are studying in the universities here and they want to move on to the next phase of their life, which is working?
Friends, if you really wanted to come to the US, it's the best place. If you have the skills and if you have enthusiasm to do, you will get opportunities here. So if you wanted to come here, I would say take a chance.
All right. So in case they have any questions, can we have your Instagram handle?
I don't know my answer.
We are going to give Teja's Instagram handle in the description box below. So
Yeah.
if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to him.
Yeah, sure. I'm happy to answer if you have any questions.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you
Teja.
for having me, Tarun.
Thank you. So if you like the video, give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Take care.
What do you think, man? It
Looks
was like
okay.
more of a discussion.
Yes, it was supposed to be a discussion.